Alright, hey, what is up, everybody? Thank you for... A lot of people have been doing FSD Beta video live. They think I'm lying or faking the video or something. And so, do a drive live. And I know the video is upside down. Unfortunately, Pro, weird reason, upside down on the roof. So, for the record, upside down, just hold your computer or your tablet upside down to watch the video, and then I'll post the right side up for, and we'll still have the slide. You can still watch. All right, where do we go? I say we go to maybe San Pedro. So let me pick a destination. Alright, so I'll pick about a 20-minute drive to San Pedro so we can really get a sense of some different modes of operation of stuff and get the chance to see it fail potentially. This is a brand new build, sometimes have issues, so we might run into some weirdness, but I'll be here to take over. Will the drive be good? Will it be bad? Have I been lying to everybody and it's actually terrible? Let's find out together. Okay. So it sometimes has this issue where it turns the wheel that way. I think it just has to. Alright, so we got a right turn up ahead. Oakhorn Drive. So we're slowing for the stop sign. We're going to do a full NHTSA approved stop, and then we can make a right. We got a pedestrian walking in the street. The car is slowing down appropriately, and it's making room and then getting back over to the right side once we've passed the pedestrian. So exactly what you'd want to see it do. Next up, we got a right turn onto Loch Ness Avenue. Another full NHTSA approved stop. Some speed bumps. Speed bumps can sometimes be challenging for, like, it's slowing down well in advance of the speed bumps. And slowing down to a good speed. Actually, you know what? It's just adjusted the speed of the road down. So it didn't actually have anything to do with the speed bumps. But it did the right thing. I think trying here in both directions. It's going to need to find an opportunity to turn right. It isn't great visibility. Kind of hard to see. Gotten itself in a position. We're going to wait for all the traffic to pass. Hopefully it doesn't try and go too soon while there's still traffic and I have to disengage. Not that that happens. Endless amounts of traffic. Hopefully we'll get a red light soon. Turned red, and it's gone ahead and made the right turn before the other intersection is turned left, so that's good. Now we got the freeway entrance in 1 mile. That's the 110 south towards San Pedro. So we're moving along here now very nicely. I have no idea if this YouTube stream is actually going or not, but who knows? I could check. Let's see, while we're stopped here. Can I see the YouTube stream? Let's see. Yep, there we go. Looks good. So we got the YouTube stream playing in the YouTube stream. Alright, continuing along here, moving through the intersection. It didn't overreact to that yellow light. Sometimes in old updates, when the light would turn yellow, it would just slam on the brakes in the middle of the intersection. And you're like, really? Just cross. You're already halfway through the intersection. So that could be a little anxiety inducing when you'd see a yellow light sometimes, but they seem to have resolved that now. The car has a much better sense of when it needs to stop and when it just needs to get off the other side of the intersection. Alright, a lot of traffic here, everyone trying to get on the freeway. We got some pedestrians on the right side here. Somebody pushing their kid on a stroller. This lane is so backed up and the other lanes aren't. I would probably just try and go around this car if I were driving manually, but... wait. FSD. Probably just everyone trying to get on the freeway. Or maybe, yeah, maybe this traffic coming in and out of the stores here. Yeah, looks like this is what it was. A lot of stores. People are trying to get in and out of this plaza. But so far so good. We got about 7.7 miles, 18 minutes. Alright, inching along now. Looks like the light's green, so we should be moving. Come on, let's move, people. Lost this intersection. Ah, fuck, we're not gonna make it, are we? Gotta be behind the slowest guy on Earth. Yeah, that's right. Let's go, let's go. Alright, we did it. I think that was the last intersection before the freeway. Come on, people. Let's go. We don't have all day. We got people watching live on YouTube here. And they're watching upside down. Rush to their head. It could be bad if we don't get moving. Okay, good. The slowest guy on is gone. Alright. Being kind of cautious here as cars are pulling out. And here's the freeway entrance. Boom. Now a lot of people complain in their area. See how it works here. Yeah, who needs a roller coaster when you got FSD Beta 11? Okay. That was interesting. The speed slowed down to like 46 there, which was strange, but then it corrected itself. Okay, so it merged on perfectly. Not really sure about the issues others are seeing. Not denying those issues, but it usually merges on just fine here. And I don't think I gave any input. I think maybe I gave one accelerator press to get it going at the beginning. But other than that, no input so far, I don't think. And we're cruising along the highway here. I won't even adjust the speed or do anything, even though normally I would adjust to 80. Just avoid giving any input unless it's completely necessary. Alright, this changed from tried to do that, but then aborted because of this car. But now that this, it's now moving far left lane. Of Los Angeles. it's sold in the western United States, coming through this port. And it's a nice, comfortable ride on the highway. No unnecessary braking. Very fluid. And pretty boring, it just works. So let's see Mercedes quote-unquote level 3 system do this. It can't, because we're going faster than 40 miles an hour. And yet I don't have to do anything. I can just sit here and relax. So the exit's going to be in about 2 miles. So a couple minutes, we should be off the highway. LA traffic, no problem for this thing. And it just amazes me how it can perfectly detect the distances to the other cars with just computer vision, just cameras. I read an article the other day and someone was saying, well, cameras can't accurately detect distances. Yeah, not if you have great hardware that's optimized for computer vision, then you can absolutely detect distances. The only distance detection in the system that's been keeping me safe this entire drive has been computer vision. Computer vision's all you need, baby. Alright, we're offsetting from these trucks, which I like. Creates a very comfortable feel. And now changing lanes. Stay. We're about 10 minutes away from our destination. And here we are, we're off the highway. The car has adjusted the speed down to 45, which is great. And now we need to make a left turn on Gaffey. Really smooth stop. I don't think I could stop the car that smoothly as it just did. And it's level-headed, it does it every time. It doesn't get emotional. It doesn't get overexcited. It just does it the same way every time, perfectly smoothly. So, you know, people are going to see it already starts to create a more comfortable experience than they can driving themselves. And I think that's going to surprise them. Alright, so did great on that left turn. Now we're gonna drive through San Pedro and make a left onto Paseo del Mar in 2.5 miles. 2.7 miles actually. So can it handle the crazy streets of San Pedro? Well, the streets of San Pedro aren't that crazy. But can it handle the San Pedro streets? Let's see. There does seem to be quite enough traffic here in the Port of LA. So, not hard to imagine a scenario that trips it up, construction, heavy traffic, but we'll see how it does, if it's able to travel these couple miles. And for traffic like this, just slow speed, stop and go traffic, FSD Beta is just a life changer. To not have to fiddle with the controls and accelerator and brake and steering, you can just watch it. I mean, it's just so much better. Okay, here we got a truck that's sticking out. Okay, see, that's good. It offset so that it didn't have to stop, even though that truck was only sticking into the lane a little bit. In past versions, sometimes it would like stop and wait, even though just the tiniest corner of the truck was sticking out. So it's good to see it go around it in those type of situations more. Like when it was fully blocked, the lane, it would go around it. But when it's only a tiny bit, sometimes that would create weird situations. So that was a positive, and the kind of stuff you see in cities all the time. Alright, we got a green light, let's go. But yeah, I was just saying how boring this kind of traffic is. You know, sometimes people go, I don't want self-driving, I love to drive. Really? This is what you love? You know, they're imagining some car commercial where they're in Switzerland and there's like green hills on a curvy road, and somehow they're the only one on this road, and they're just having the time of their life, right? Winds blowing through their hair. And that's not really what reality looks like a lot of the time. It's just this. Waiting at a traffic light. You know, instead of having to stare at the light, I can stare at something else and the car will watch the light and make sure it's keeping up with the pace of traffic. This is a task that's beneath human intelligence. To waste your time and energy on something so stupid as just stop and go traffic. Software can already do this with really great reliability. Alright, we're continuing along here. Making some real progress. We got 2 miles to go. Alright, so the car is stopped here. I don't know why. Maybe because it thought it's gonna keep the intersection clear or something like that. I don't know. Now it moved up a little bit because traffic starts moving. Not press. Maybe it thought that was a traffic light or something, or I don't know what. Yes. I love when it goes for the yellows. Like giving a little bit of hesitation. Could it be because of maybe the pedestrian yellow light thing there, or I don't know. There's nobody behind me this time, so let's again wait and see what it does. Right now this car, I'm thinking it's just waiting for that car. Yeah. So that time it was just waiting. It doesn't seem, it's like weird. It was waiting for cross traffic. It didn't seem to realize it kind of had the right of way there. Maybe just because of the pedestrian flashing lights, it was being extra cautious or something. I don't really know. But generally, when you get a new update, it's a little more cautious at the beginning. So they tend to prioritize safety over smoothness. And then as they get back the data, they show that everything's looking good, then they'll prioritize smoothness more once they have confidence that everything's safe. Alright, 1.7 miles to go. Yep. The excitement of driving. Like watching paint dry. So normally you're just, you know, blasting music. I don't have it on right now so you can hear me talk, but you know, Tesla's got an amazing sound system, so you can just sing, dance, watch the road, of course, but you don't really have to worry about pushing the little buttons. Like, think about it. If my car knows how to stay in the lane, and it knows how to get where I want to go, why do I have to hold it in the lane? The car already knows how to stay in the lane pretty well, right? You can drive any typical drive you do, and it's just going to nail it the whole time. So it's kind of superfluous. You know, why do I need to push the accelerator and the brake when the car already knows how to keep a distance? I can still take over and give a correction if I need to, but it's just becoming increasingly rare for that to be needed. So, you know, I could get on the live stream and say, I'm pretty confident this is gonna work, right? Like, I'm not faking this, I'm not editing it, it just really, it works pretty well. So I knew that it would be, you know, a zero takeover drive, or, you know, maybe takeovers at most. Okay, it's again stopping a little here. So that's not good. And that was but again, just cautious on the sure where the line was, and decided to stop a little, catch other drivers off guard. Light up ahead on an up detection. Before I'd even noticed that it turned green, the car was accelerating again. Alright, some curvy roads it looks like here. Intelligently slowing down even though it couldn't see the road. It is turning, it's keeping with the curves. Intelligently. Just nailing it. And we gotta stop. You know, normally you expect a little bit of roughness on the new builds, and it looks like it's being a little overcautious, which every new build is, but it's looking pretty solid. This is a good release to just be rolling out to everybody. Okay, it's again being a little overcautious here, sort of looking for cross traffic when there is no cross traffic, so maybe something that needs to be tuned a little bit there. Alright, again, creeping for visibility. That time was a little bit better. And there we got the street up ahead where we're going to make a left turn, and then our destination's pretty much right there. Alright, got another stop sign. And it's waiting for this truck. Truck stopped, so it proceeded through. And now we're gonna make a left to end our trip. Full NHTSA approved stop. Creeping forward, checking both ways, waiting too long, and here we go. And there you have it, folks. We've arrived at our destination with zero takeovers. Was there a couple of accelerator presses to get it to hurry? Yes. But with computer vision, it took me from my start point to my end point, city streets, highways, everything, with no takeovers. So, riddle me this, morons of the internet. If these videos are fake, then how was I able to do a live broadcast? Look at the time, 2:47. How was I able to do a live broadcast where it was zero takeovers? Was I just really lucky? And normally my drives are like failing all the time, but I'm hiding it? Or could it be that this software is actually starting to work? And for those people who are still seeing issues, they're going to see performance that's at this level too. So, sorry for the upside down video. I'll post it right side up when I get home. But maybe I'll do more of these drives. Maybe I'll figure out how to get it right side up so I can do more of them and you can actually watch in real time. But this is here, it's happening, If you have a Tesla and don't have FSD Beta on it in the United States and Canada, what are you doing? Go subscribe, go buy it, go download it, and give it a try for yourself. And if you don't have a Tesla, why? These deals are just insane. Go to Tesla.com, use my referral link actually, and get a Tesla for yourself. Try this out. Help add data from your area, and let's make it happen. Let's give them the data, because if they can really get this to a place where computer vision alone is reliable enough to drive a car, I mean, life is just going to be amazing. Leave aside all the lives saved, the crashes prevented, the property damage prevented, but it's just going to empower so much economic growth, so much improvement in our quality of life. So thank you to everyone who's out there, who's using the software, who's helping to improve it in their area by testing it out. This is really happening. So, all right, take care, everybody. How do I turn this thing off? Let's see.